part 4 of knowing the true meaning of everything you deal with. If you haven't watched parts 1 through 3, I suggest you watch them. Now we're about to start off with continuing the meaning of fascination, which means bewitch, enchant, cast a spell upon, and here is the other part of the definition. Slander, envy, malice, and as it say later, witchcraft, sorcery, evil spell. Witchcraft was also used of artificial penis images hung around the neck to ward off witchcraft. Ain't that some shit? Magic. And the reason why I want y'all to see the meaning is because a lot of those words in the definition, spell, bewitch, and all that, has to do with magic. Art of influencing or predicting events and producing marvels using hidden natural forces. Also, supernatural art, especially the art of controlling the actions of spiritual or superhuman beings. This is from Magos, one of the members of the learned and priestly class, to be able to have power. Natural magic, also in early use, magic natural. In the Middle Ages, was that which did not involve the agency of personal spirits. It was considered more or less legitimate, not sinful, and involved much that later would be explained scientifically as the manipulation of natural forces. And the point of all this is to show y'all that these words and terms mean a lot more than what they saying. For example, nice. Everybody want to talk about nice means calm. So they tell each other, you're nice and shit like that. Not knowing that they cast the spells upon themselves and others. Because words are power. Words are spells. This is why they teach us how to spell in school. In reference to persons foolish, ignorant, frivolous, senseless, careless, clumsy, weak, poor, needy, simple, stupid, silly, foolish, ignorant, unaware, literally, not knowing. And this is why they tell you to be nice. And this is why nice guys finish last. And they use all this stuff to get you to conform, to agree, make or be similar, be agreeable, to fashion, to form, to shape, educate. The other word, educate. We already know what that means if you watch the first part of my video. The meaning to make of the same form or character, bringing a harmony, make agreeable, in the intransitive sense of act in accordance with an example. The sense of comply with the usages of the Church of England, hence conformist. In the religious sense, opposed to non-conformist, or the center. Movies, another form of entertainment. See how this is all connected? Actor, an overseer, guardian, steward, an agent, or doer. A driver of sheep, etc. And law, accuser, plaintiff. Act, a thing done, a doing, a driving, impulse, a setting of motion. Incite to action, keep in movement, stir up, acting, putting forth activity, meaning performing temporary duties. Acting as a noun, performance of deeds, performance of plays. Acting out abnormal behavior, caused by unconscious influences. And think about what that means. Acting out abnormal behavior caused by unconscious influences. And you wonder why all this weird shit going on. Because people are idolizing these entertainers, whether they're musicians, actors, or whatever. And not knowing that these motherfuckers are agents and their job is to cast spells upon us and deceive us. And the definitions are saying this clearly. So an agent, one who acts, effective, powerful, to set in motion, drive forward. See how these definitions connect? Any natural force or substance which produces a phenomenon. The meaning deputy representative. And that's why you gotta have wisdom. You gotta gain knowledge and have wisdom, which is different from education. Wisdom, property of being wise, knowledge, learning, experience, good judgment in temporal affairs. Also, spiritual truth. Because all of this is spiritual. Everything I do is spiritual. You see what I'm saying? Everything that we involved in is spiritual. Now, I was supposed to put this with religion, because you have your religious dogmas, but fuck it. This the last one. Dogma, settled opinion, a principle being held as being firmly established. Opinion, literally, that which one thinks is true, to seem good, to take itself. So basically, your dogmas and your doctrines are just opinions or things that authority said is true. So just think about that. See how all that connect. These definitions are their intentions.